Hey, yo, check this out. Are you a boxing fan? Because I know I'm a boxing fan. Hey, yo, I support any network and app that want to partner up with the sport of boxing. So I don't understand people in this community like, yeah, PBC and Showtime, they going down. They got to find a new home. What's so funny? So funny. Oh, yo, hey, Canelo Alvarez is beating the PBC fighters. Hey, yo, Canelo Alvarez is a PBC fighter right now. He's a PBC fighter. Terrence Crawford, he want to fight PBC fighters. You want PBC to flip the bill if you want to see Terrence Crawford fight the likes of Canelo Alvarez. I don't want to see that matchup. You want to see Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. That's the primary fight, right? That the fans been asking for, right? Or the winner of David Benavidez and Demis Andre. That's PBC right there, right? You want to see that fight. Canelo Alvarez, the cash cow of the sport of boxing. So why y'all laughing like, what is y'all thing with Al Haymon? Y'all ain't never seen Al Haymon before? 2023 has been an epic year, man. And you know what? You gotta give credit to PBC, Al Haymon, TGB, Showtime, and out of what we got in 2023, voided the frustration of the boxing fans. Y'all want to be like, Showtime. I remember when HBO went down, and there was a lot of boxing fans saying, man, I wish that HBO was here back in the days and shit. Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you like this, man. You want there to be budgets for boxing. All right? Whether I want boxing to be everywhere. I want boxing to be the number one sport in America. You know what I'm saying? Whether they're gonna be in different type of channels or they all the promos gonna be on one network, right? I want to see it. I want to see fights. I want to see. I want to preserve my sport. And I understand in this community, in the YouTube community, I understand the hustle. I understand that people don't really want to talk about boxing. They just want to hustle a different community, right? There's a community out there that don't like PBC. There's a community out there that do like PBC, that don't like PBC, that do like Top Rank, that don't like Top Rank. And y'all be arguing and creating narratives about promotional companies, network, and apps and stuff like that. Hey, yo, man, it's about the fights. It's about the fights. So, look, whatever's happening, let's say if Showtime is not gonna showcase boxing, hopefully if the rumors is all there, hopefully the PBC gets themselves a deal, whether it's Amazon Prime, that's what we're hearing, whether they want to go to the Zone, whether they want to go even to Triller, whether they want to go ESPN, whatever, man. We hope that they land somewhere, because especially the team, the brand that's actually doing their thing for the sport of boxing and bringing up some big shows is PBC. So what's your problem? The pound for pound number one in the sport of boxing, he's going to need PBC to get some fights, right? Terrence Crawford going to need PBC. Canelo signed with PBC. Heavyweight fighters, elite fighters like Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder with PBC. Y'all want to see David Benavidez, the winner David Benavidez at the Demis Andre versus Canelo Alvarez? PBC. Javante Tank Davis, y'all want Javante Tank Davis to step up and stuff like that and fight the likes of Teofimo Lopez, but they probably going to do a co-venture, ESPN, PBC, or whatever they're going to be at. What is this with y'all creating narratives and oh, yo, you heard what? Yeah, man, I like what Rick Glazier be saying and shit like that. Yeah, look at the pay-per-view, how he's failing. Is that? Hey, yo, do you go to Madison Square Garden and you be like, hey, yo, I don't know, James Dolan. You know what I'm saying? You ain't sell out the Garden, yo. That was like 13,000 plus. Ladies and gentlemen, look. Again, I'm all for what Oscar De La Hoya actually was saying. He said he wants all the promoters to get together and stuff like that and get some great fights, because that's going to preserve the sport of boxing. At the end of the day, man, we could critique it, but don't critique it to the point like you trying to bury the sport of boxing. Because it's really not a lot of things to complain about in the sport of boxing. Look, we want to see Canelo Alvarez fight, right? We always asking Canelo Alvarez, fight this one. It's so crazy that people is shaming Canelo Alvarez to fight David Benavidez, who's 168, and shaming him to fight Bud Crawford, who's 147. I ain't never seen that type of gap. Like, yo. At the end of the day, Canelo Alvarez has done so much in the sport of boxing that he could retire right now. He walk himself into the Hall of Fame. And to be honest, I don't expect really nothing right now for Canelo Alvarez because he done it all. Canelo Alvarez is not supposed to be the one that frustrates us. Everybody got to put in some work, right? So we're going to see a potential matchup with Demetrius Andre and David Benavidez. We want to see what they're going to do. We want to see how they're going to elevate their stardom and their legacy and things of that nature, and then go up to another fight, or maybe even let's say the loser. Look, the winner gets Canelo Alvarez. The loser probably get Jermall Charlo, and it's still a big fight. And the reason why people's talking about this Terrence Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez, which I really don't like, you know what I'm saying, it's because you guys have devalued other fighters that make a Terrence Bud Crawford versus that particular fighter a great fight. Oh, y'all devalue Keith and Tom Thurman. He's out. No, don't devalue that fight. He only lost to Manny Pacquiao. So now we're talking about a fantasy fight because you devalue realistic potential good fights. Terrence Bud Crawford got more than just a Canelo Alvarez lined up fight. It could be more money fight. Oh, yo, but Punch, you got to understand that is the money. If you don't devalue these other potential fights that's supposed to be realistic, that's actually supposed to be good fights of this era, every good fight is a money fight if you support the sport of boxing. Like, okay, I don't understand, people. Y'all saw the weight difference between Jermall Charlo coming up 2 divisions up to fight Canelo Alvarez, but then you asking for a smaller guy to fight Canelo Alvarez. Make up your damn mind, guys. Let's support the boxing, the sport of boxing right. Damn, at least do as a hardcore boxing fan duty. Anyway, man. I want to see this fight. David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andre. Hopefully they finalize the fight. But looking at, you know what I'm saying, probably the pressure of, you know what I'm saying, boxing leaving Showtime, and maybe they need to get the money fight, like because fans now, it's the money fight. Maybe David Benavidez is going to pull out from the negotiations with Demetrius Andre and just go straight to Cinco de Mayo and fight Canelo Alvarez. I think that may happen if this fight doesn't come to fruition because, man, it's already 7 weeks out, man. It should be announced. Let me know who you got in that fight. People, stop complaining about, man, all these promotional companies and stuff like that. Look, we don't even know if it's good that the Zone signed that contract with Golden Boy Promotion and an extension for 5 years. We don't know what's going to happen with Top Rank and ESPN, but hopefully they sign an extension. I hope every entity in the sport of boxing that want to bring us entertainment, I want all the networks to have a budget for boxing. It's our sport. It's not a war between a Top Rank or Matchroom or Golden Boy or PBC. You want Al Haymon to keep on doing this thing, man. Appreciate the damn sport, man. Not everything is going to be great, but not everything is going to be bad also. You feel me? Every promoter has his good days. They finalize great fights, and sometimes they finalize bad fights, and sometimes they finalize good fights, but the fighters don't even show up. Let me know what y'all think, man. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Love you, God bless, and on to the next. Y'all already know, man. The best investment you can make in your heart, can make in your life is have God in your heart. You already know. Love y'all. God bless, and on to the next.